Hello, let's do a bunch of daily word games. I'm currently orange for some reason, but that's okay. I promise it's just the camera. But yeah, today's bonus game is going to be Cell Tower because I feel like doing Cell Tower. I like doing that game. So we'll start with Tower. Oh, money? Nope. I was thinking if it doesn't end with R, it must end with Y, but apparently it could end with a D maybe, or really something else. Let's look at where that N goes on the right word. Maybe we'll incidentally get some consonants. Snack. Oh, I could use a snack right now, actually. Okay. Having dinner after this. Where does the N go? Could it end in AN or something? I mean, I guess the A could go here. It could end in like IN, like basin, but there's no S. Seems like there's a lot of options. It could start with N. Like navel. Let's give navel a try. That'll help place the A. Wow, navel worked out very well for both words. I think the left word is hovel, and the right word is what? I mean, I'm not against it ending in an. Whoops, but I don't see a word like that. I didn't expect both A's to be correct. Um, Nadab, Nabad, Najag. I don't know. Nagab, Nafaf, Napad. What am I missing about this? Like, could it end in AI? It seems unlikely. Um, Certainly not AU. I'm tempted to do a filler. Something like budge. We don't really need the vowels. If I could get... Okay, what is this word? I'm going to go through every option that ends in N. N can't be in the middle, right? So let's just go through every option. There aren't that many. And then at least I know that it doesn't repeat the N. Luckily, Dordle does tell you what's accepted, what's not, without having to lock it in. All right, so it definitely doesn't end in N. So we're dealing with two new letters. I'm sitting a bit weird right now. Let's get more comfy. Okay, let's look at ending in D, because that seems like it could be a thing that happens. Never heard of that word before. I don't think that's going to be it. Naiad? If it is, there's going to be discussion on the Discord. I'm literally just going through every word that ends in D. All right, well, naiad is an option, but I don't think I want to lock that in right now. What else could it end with? It could end with P, I guess. I'm starting to think this is just one of those weird Dordle words that I don't know. Nabap. All right, well, let's do a filler with I and D in it. It's tempting to just guess naiad, but I don't know what that word is. Never seen that word in my life. Um, I don't even know how to pronounce it. I don't know how to include it. Like DI. I do digit, but that feels bad. That's only the D and the G, really. The problem is I don't have the common consonants left anymore to make a good filler. I could do dizzy, see if there's a Z. You know what? Let's just do it. It's the only word we found. Okay, I should have just locked it in, I guess. We're going to look this up. Naiad. I know you can't see this. A female deity nymph associated with water, especially spring, stream, or other fresh water. Naiad. A river god. An aquatic larva or dragonfly. Any of various aquatic plants. Naiad. Okay. I mean, sure. I don't know if I know of any 5-letter words that have 3 vowels in a row like that. That's really interesting. All right. Well, people on Discord will be talking about that one. Let's do the Quordle. Hovel Naiad. I'm trying to remember how to spell it. Well, that actually worked out pretty well. Something like gavel, but there's no V. Okay, so not actually sure. I don't think I want to be guessing those words. Bottom right has 3 vowels in it. What's it gonna do? End in E maybe? Like, yeah, we could just do something like that. It can't be alive. It could be a no, it can't be abide. It can't be aside. Why am I using D's? Arise. And that gets the R and the S, which is nice. And it's correct. Ooh. Okay. I wanted this to be zonal, but there's no L. I like the O-N-A. Although ending in N isn't bad either. What's this bottom left word? R and S. And they're not where I would think. I guess I wouldn't think they'd be there. Maybe it's an ER word, so like SER or like S something ER. Oops. I mean, you could even repeat the E. We could do like sewer. We don't need an E in any other word, so it would just be to get the word. Is there really not anything else? There must be more. Anything that uses the U or the Y? Something like user. You know what? Let's just go with that. Let's go with sewer. It's not right. Darn. We got a W for the top left word though, so that should help. Woman. I never think of woman and women for some reason. The words when playing these games. I should clarify. Super. Huh, didn't think of super for some reason. All right, what is this top right word? It ends in L. A-E-L. Right. Babel? Seems like a bad thing to guess if it's wrong. Actually, it's bagel. I should have guessed bagel. Didn't think about it. All right. Woman bagel super arise, or woman superwoman bagel arise. I don't know. That's fun though. All right. At least these are all words I know. Pretty common words, not naiad. Okay. Let's do connections. Yesterday was so split. I think it's were you in a generation that watched those doctor TV shows, and do you know anything about NFL? Were the dividing things. All right, we got cream garlic pork roe, mere beef, spat, past tense of spit, maybe eggshell, poultry, steak, TIFF. What's TIFF? Oh, TIFF is a file format for images. That's the only thing I know TIFF for. Vanilla. All right, well, beef and venison and poultry and pork are all meats from animals. Would it be that simple? Let's find out. Yep. Um, kinds of meat. I don't see anything that would go with TIFF in terms of like image formats, so it's probably something else. Row. Crucifix is interesting. Like, how do you twist crucifix? It is what it is. Um, but what's it go with? No idea. Mirror? You can have a mirror image and you can have a TIFF image. Are there other images? Not that I see. This is made of wood. This is made of wood. Ivory. These are colors of white, aren't they? These are colors of white. Off-white shades. There we go. Colors of white. Shades of white is what I meant to say. That makes sense. Oh, a tiff, spat, and row and quarrel are all fight words. And then steak, garlic, mirror, and crucifix are all vampire related things. Yep. Anti-vampire related things. Got it. Okay. So it wasn't the image format after all. Okay, cool. Oh, I did perfectly, so I don't mind that too much. I don't know, was this bad today? Okay, so I think you could figure out that these are shades of white even if you don't know that. Everyone knows that these are meats. There's really not any twists here. There's nothing that would go with them unless you think it's cooking, like you'd add garlic with it, maybe eggshell or vanilla. Um, Honestly, when I thought of wooden steak, I thought of vampires, but I was like vampires, eh? Um, yeah, I don't think today was too bad. I don't know. Let me know if you got stuck on something. Like was there a knowledge gap in this one? All right, let's do cell tower. Clearly it's just gonna be open, right? Open and ex rep expre. No. Open this way, obviously. All right, let's find. Like, do we want to end with CK here, like ACK, like pack? Hmm. We got two Y's close to each other here. Peon. What's going on here? Glass? Can glass be expanded either with a prefix or suffix? Or is it just glass? What would this be? Mile? Miles or something? Glass and miles. And grants. And image. Easily. This is looking good. Maybe it is open. Probably not. Do I lock this in? I'm wondering like expect. We have expect here. Oh, we just have open and owner and worry. Expect. Ooh, let's do a worrying. Worrying is 8. I think we lock these in. All right, so we have glass. We have miles. We have grants. I hope that uses the S. We have image. Oops, image. We have open. We have easily. We have owner. We have worrying. Expect. There's not like 2 letters to add to that, right? I don't think so. All right. Look at all these X's. What's this M doing? Maybe I shouldn't have locked in yet. Pixie. Wait, mixed. Okay, and then we've got explicitly. Okay, you can't add ly to it. It's already 8 long. What's this doing? Room, really, and room? Let me check that really is 2 L's, because I always forget. Really is 2 L's. Pack? Maybe it is just pack. Packets and wait, is mezzi a word? It's not. Oh, hold on. Mezzi's not a word. Messy's a word. And then packet. Wow, perfect. That went very well. Nothing too crazy today. Nothing that like reached around. I think explicit was the most interesting one because it cut off this whole region. Most of the things that had S's used them, except packets didn't use the S. Open had 2 choices for the E, but once I found easily, it was easily distinguished. Worrying, like I think you would lock in. I think it would be reasonable to lock in worry, and then later realize you needed the ing on something. The 2 X's next to each other is really interesting. I don't know how I didn't see that earlier, but we have 3 X's in the grid. So yeah, it's a cool grid, but it wasn't too difficult, I don't think. Let me know how you did on that also. I always love hearing how you do on things. All right, make sure Hexpert's on. Let's do ing here. I think ing has a chance. Like spilling. Okay, it's not ing. How to know it's not ing? Ranks tries ing. All right. There's an I and an L, but neither of them repeat. So what are we going to do with that? Could it be like ATTA? A tail? Or we could put an L second. All right, if we put L second, like CL or something. Clada. But then I still need the A. I still need the I. So yeah, if the L's second and we start with another consonant, then we're going to end up with an I here. And so we probably do want to do AI. Then end in like AIR or AIT or something like that. I mean, it doesn't have to be CL. But maybe it's not this. Could be an O. Or, okay. There's another option, which is that the middle two letters are vowels, like double E or double O. And then we could still have an L here, but we need, maybe not an L there. We need consonant here, but not the L. R or T? I mean, really, it's hard to say. Then maybe we'd have an I here. Darn, I think I have to do a filler. I can't think of anything. What kind of filler do we want to do? I want to try E. Oh no, I can't try EA here, but I could do like. What if I did like an EA here? Okay, let's just look. Machined is almost perfect. We just have the N repeated. Well, we know the I's not here. The E doesn't end up where I want it to. What does robustly look like? Honestly, it's not bad. Let's try it. Yeah, I placed the L. Actually, as it's not quite where I thought the L would go. So we could do something like double R here, or even double B there if we wanted. Like maybe R second and then double O here. Or it could be double O here. Bro. But then we'd have to end in I. Broccoli. Yes. Wow, broccoli is a weird word, isn't it? Especially seeing it like written out in Wordle style. All right. There were a couple ing words, several ing words. Broccoli. Was there anything along the lines of what I was looking for? Skidding. Okay, lots of ing words. If you strip out the ing words, there's really not that much left. Interesting. Wow, yeah, robustly ended up very good, actually. Kind of gave it away. Cool. Well, let's do the mini, and let's turn Hexpert back on. Another very common pattern. I think I started with blood last time it was this. I don't think it worked out very well. How about steel? This gets a lot of common letters. Maybe I should have done blood. So, double O, brood. Blood would have been good, but I think it's buddy. Nice. Yep, blood would have been good. Cool. Lots of words, obviously. 401, 398. Again, there were more common than uncommon. All right, well, let's do the symbol. We'll start with blaze. Toxin. Okay, so yellow is yellow, most likely. We could probably put an O or an I there. What would I want to do? Like prick? Oh, okay, so the I's correct. Oh wow, this is confusing. Like, is it IRC somehow? No, it starts with an RC or K. So maybe it starts with like CHI. Oh yeah, chirp. There we go. Oh, just had to write it out. I was like, how we ended with I and then two consonants. I was pretty confident the R would go there. But yeah, cool. Chirp. Nice. That's a good word. We are going to not start with chirp because we're not allowed to. So how do we start with a repeat? How about chick instead of chirp? Literally nothing. Okay. Let's do stare. There's an R, probably second. Could be at the end, but let's do prong. Okay. If I'd guessed wrong, that would have been interesting because 3 of the letters would have been in the wrong place. Oh, I thought of north, but there's no H. I'm going to be checking N second in the next guess, so I may as well not put N second here. I want to do like toner, but there's no E. Tor something N. Nope. NOR. North is the only thing I thought of. And something RO? It's really just the U. Ron? Runno? What can I do here? You know, it could be an unword, which is a shame because it's making me do unnext, but I don't see much. Unbot. Untop. On top. No, there needs to be an R. Oh right, there needs to be an R. So if I do unrut or something. Unrub. No, I don't want to start with un because I'm going to do that next. Honestly, this feels very limited. RON. N something something OR? Or maybe NOR? There's tumor, but not tuner. My foot's really itchy. Donor. There are 2 O's. I found them. The R is not last. The N is not middle. So what is this word? N is first or last. R is first or third. Nora. Oh, it's moron. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's moron. We can do unmet to make sure. Yeah. It kind of looks like it's saying, congrats, moron. Yeah, okay. It's always weird when the answer to the wordle is like a mean word. Especially like if you get it wrong. Like in Wordle, when you fail, it doesn't say, oh, you failed. It just gives you the word at the top of what it was. And so like if the answer is moron, it sounds like it's calling you a moron for failing. It's kind of sad. I feel like the communication could be better there. This was fine. Congrats, it was moron is actually fine. But just talking about Wordle here. Well, we're starting with moron, and we're just gonna learn if there's 2 O's. There are no O's. Okay. How about rinse? Okay, there's an I and an E, so I think they're probably here. That's usually how that goes. Like snide. Oh, there's no N. Oh, there's a lie. So if we do snide, we'll know what the lie is. The lie is that there's not an E. Okay. Darn. That's not the kind of lie I wanted. Okay, so we need to use vowels in those 2 spots. We could do naiad. Something like Tamira word? No. I want to do something like that. We could do ratio, but I don't need the O. We could do rabid, but I don't need the D. Why am I using an R? There's no R. It's because the keyboard has an R open. It's tempting to do civic. It's not, though. Like, ending in ick is the only thing that really makes sense. We can't do tunic. We could do tulip. Let's do that. Okay, that's not where the I is. There's no T-U-L or P. What's in this word? It's not igloo. I just thought about that, but it's not. It could be chick. Did we guess chick too early? What are the... Look, I started with chick. I did them backwards. Oh my gosh. That is really funny. I started the normal fusel with the answer to the blind fusel. I did it backwards. I usually start the next one with... I usually take the answer and start the next one with that answer, but instead I started the previous one with the answer to the next one. All right, well, that was a fun ending. In general, had fun today. I think these were fun. Learned a new word, naiad. It's interesting word from Greek mythology, and also some sort of insect and other things. But yeah, cool. Hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.